I'm Virginia McGathey here on the floor at the CME Group reporting on the grain market today. Soybeans were lowered. That China trade wars really were pressuring the futures right out of the box, really pressing it down. There has been some recovery as the markets started to move through the day, but even though the soybeans were not on the list of tariffs, it seems that the commerce minister from China did say that they're going to be putting tariffs on $3 billion worth of U.S. goods. That doesn't bode well for a lot of our exports and certainly our commodities. There is some worries that the market will shift. All that being said, it's still dry in Argentina, so that kind of news at some point is going to start to kick in, and we start to really see what the damage is down there. That should help our markets. So we're having a little bit of two-sided news coming out, but right now the markets were hurting and starting to try to come back as it were. So we'll see about that. Corn was also easier. That big slide early recovered actually quicker than the soybeans did, and it seems like this wild volatility is really distracting the technical numbers because on the futures, because it seems that even though that we're in a little bit of a minor trend on the downside, these weekly exports for corn remain actually very bullish. So it seems that that little back and forth is really going to push the market a little bit sideways. And even right now, the market touched down to where about the prices we were in mid-February. But it looks like that we can still start to recover. There has been, all the funds are still long all the commodities across the board. Wheat was also mixed and really now a little bit on the upside. It seems that the conflicting reports really steady the futures a little bit. It's that forecast in the southern plains is still dry and very windy. And that really looks to pick this market up. It seems kind of crazy because the exports were actually kind of weak for this week versus last week, and that's stopping the market from really rallying hard, but it's still moving a little bit sideways, kind of consolidating, and that looks good for the market. So maybe we kind of bottomed out here and we can start to get some buying back in, but all the grains still remain long to the funds, and so that's going to help the market a little bit. So we're going to watch what happens with the White House, and that should dictate to us a little bit of which way the direction is going to go. That's all from the floor at the CME Group here in Chicago. I'm Virginia McGathey.